Hi everybody. Well, I'm trying something different. This is a cross, and this cross is 10 by 4. I wrote it down. 10 by 7. And it does have some holes. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it root-wise, so I decided to put the roots on the outside of the cross. So what I have are 20 40-inch wires. They're long, but I have a plan, and I know that it will work. It's just down here. This is a little bit tricky, but so far so good. So what I'm doing, I have Casey gold and I have silver. Each of these wires are 40 inches long. I'm putting them on my cross, 2 at a time, 1 of each. And the way I'm doing this, I'm making a lot of noise, I'm bringing 2 through the front and 2 through the back. So I can go like this. I'll show you. I have these 2 on the top, and these 2 are coming from the bottom. The way I'm doing my roots, the last one surprised me. I was like, oh, that's a big one. Look how long that one is, which is just fine. I have not been trying to keep them any particular length. Yeah, I'm just going to put another long one on this side, that's all. And I'm just bringing it out a little bit, however much, and then holding on to it. I'm holding on to it here with my finger and holding it here, just to kind of like anchor it a little bit. And I'm putting in, well, cross that over 1 time, and then do 1, and do it really nice and tight, so it's kind of like 2 little twists, or 2.5. And then straighten them out. And now I'll concentrate on the bottom. I'm just gonna grab it with my finger, and I'm holding it here, and I'm protecting my palm from them. Troublemakers. And I'm just gonna twist, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm still gonna hold here because I'm hoping that will tighten up a little bit. It will when I grab the pliers. Those are very, very tight twists, and that's very strong. So I'm going to keep going until I can't do it anymore. They didn't stay together, but that's okay. I was working in the front room putting these on. I thought I forgot my tools. I did not. So what I'm going to do, if the 2 loops were together, which they are not, you can see the gold is up here and the silver is way down there. That's just fine. I'm just going to keep turning them in the same direction that I was, like this, until it closes up. The gold is gone. Now the silver. Just give it a gentle little squash. Smash it. I'm not going to cut them. I don't want them sharp. Excuse me. Okay, so now it's looking like that. That's not what I expected. It never is. It'd be fun to see how it turns out. All right, let's see. Let's grab 2 more. I know I have a couple of extra ones, which are fine because I'll be using them probably as well. If not, I'll use them on another project. But I wanted to show you guys, you know, I've been using the Casey Gold now for years, right? One of you actually recommended it to me, and in the playlist I did the double hoop Wedding Trees of Life with it. And this one here came, and it was already loose on the spool. Like, it wasn't a full spool. But this is so stiff. Like, this is really very strong. It's not the same as what I'm used to working with as far as Casey Gold. I thought that would be interesting. It's even stiffer than the antique bronze. The silver is very soft, but this one here, no, not like it should be. That's odd. Okay, so now I'm gonna just bring 2 in the front and 2 in the back. I am standing, otherwise I would knock my eye out. Plus my workstation is very tall and I'm very short. So if I sit down, it wouldn't work out. I'm going to try and make this one a little bit longer because I have a really long one. Actually, I'm going to wait until I get to the other side. I'm just going to leave it about there. So again, I have my finger in between the two. I have 2 in the front and 2 in the back. I'm going to, with my middle finger, hold it, and with my thumb, I'm going to hold that. And then with my thumb and my index finger, I'm going to get my thumb in there and put in a couple of twists. Still holding it on right here because I don't want it to get shorter on me. And now I can pull that down. Oops, not that far. I pulled too hard, I lost my twist. Alright, we'll do that again. I can't edit, but it's kind of funny. I'm going to knock my tripod over. Okay. Let's try it again. I don't think that'll come out this time. Let's see. Pull it down. This one's not as long, that's fine. That means I don't have to twist as much. I moved my tray so that it's up and down instead of horizontal. And I'm still hitting the light. That's what all that scratchy sounds are. I'm always trying something new with this workstation. It is long this way, but this way here is not as long. It's not as wide. But it's kind of working. I think that it looks better for you to see all white. I have this, I'm right-handed, so this is to my left, which is fine. I've tried it to my right, and that doesn't work. Okay, just gonna move this a little bit so I can try and close this one up. I've done it before like this and just used the pointy needle nose and not use this, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I just want to count and see how many I have. I have 2 more left. Well, these 2 will go together, but I have more wire cut. So I'm going to fold them in half. Again, these are 40 inches long. Why are they so long? I don't know. I didn't measure until after I folded it and said, okay, that's about how long I want it. Alright, so we have this one here. Oh my goodness. That one there is just a little bit too long. So that's 2 in, let's say 2. This one here is long. They're about the same. I'm going to stick it right over here. I'm not getting all fancy with it. Oops, I almost put a slip knot. Yeah, I'm just going to put the long one. Let's see. That real long one is right there. We got a long one there too, but not as long as that one. So I'm going to put that one here. Take 2, put them in the middle. Lost a wire. I have 2 caught. The last 2 are going to give me grief. Okay. So I'm going to pass 2 through and these 2 over like that. Hold on to them. And now I just have to make some room. So we're going to make this one long. Oh boy, that's long. Is that okay? Sure, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about short wires. There we go. I don't want it to slide off again. when I twist the root. This is not the easiest way to do the roots. I have done them outside of the hoop before, on a tree of life in a hoop, but that's okay. We'll try something different. And then if it doesn't look good, we won't do that again. I have an idea for this project. You know, I had to try this cross. Donna did such a good job. So this is the cross with the holes drilled in it. I have 2 of these, and then 2, in case you're just hammering for the first time. We are going to make these available, probably in my Etsy shop. I don't know yet. We haven't worked out all the details. But like I said, this is 10 by 7 this way. This one here has lots of holes. Well, not lots, but 5 on each of the sides of the cross. 3 on the top, 1 for hanging, and 3 on the bottom. I chose not to use them on the bottom. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to go with this, work with it as it comes about. But I think what I would like to do is work on the roots, because if I don't, I think I'll get impaled. And I don't want to bleed, so let's see what to do with the roots. Well, we're definitely going to use the needle nose pliers. We're going to do them one at a time. I'm just going to curl them, hopefully. I don't want them to break. I just want them to curl, like that. See how pretty that looks? That's fine, right? Try another one. We'll do it in the same direction. Then we'll do some in the opposite direction. We'll bring this up maybe a little bit more. Maybe again. I don't want it too tight yet, so I'm going to push this one deeper like that. Higher up on my... Then we can even put a bend. We'll come back and do the bends in the opposite direction afterwards. This one here I'll do higher up so that it's not as thin. I won't start at the tip. Oops. You have to go in. You can't stick out and poke me. How cool is that? I like that. Yeah, I do. I do. Something different. I don't want it always to look the same. Just pull that back a little bit. There we go. I'll do the same with this one. Just going to get my pliers down in there and then just pull it back. See? So it bent this part. I was going to say the stem with the root. That doesn't sound right. It's okay. We're going to mess with them afterwards. We'll chop them up and they'll get nice and flat. But for now, let's move on. So I did one of the crosses that Donna had sent me, and it is a black heart with a cross down the center, and it came out really pretty. But I didn't record it because it wasn't something that I wanted to record, and it's something that I didn't really want to try and record and work at my workstation. No. I did that in the front room at my leisure, and it is in the shorts, and I think it's really pretty. So if you want to see something really pretty, go look for that. Oh, you'll see it. It's very beautiful. So I was sick for a while, and I hadn't been recording, and then I finally finished that project with the fall tree of life, suncatcher, the moon. And I'm so glad that is done. I tried so hard to finish it in a good amount of time, but fever, strep throat, and chills, it just doesn't all go together, especially when you're old. So I took some time for me, and now it's time to get back to work. This probably could have been done with aluminum wire, which I have a lot more than I have of this, which is more expensive. But that's all right. Try something new. Aluminum wire is really good for your hands, especially for us old people with arthritis and every other possible thing you can imagine. But I can't always work with it. Sometimes I just want to work with a nice strong wire. And I kind of like that. I still have 3 to go. I'm going to flip it over, but I think I should, maybe I should not. Alright, let's get this one. This one here is that long one that I made intentional. There we go. Seems like it got dark all of a sudden. It shouldn't have, unless it's going to rain. It's only not even 2:30. It's 2:25 where I am. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm sure no matter what it looks like, it's going to be good. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm surprised. Good job. I like that. Okay, now I have to find my other tool. This is what happens when you leave. Oh, it's right in front of my face. When you take your tools and you go from one room to another. I'm just going to come in and I'm going to bring these together. They're not going to stay there until I start working on my tree, but I just want to come in and smash them up. Just squish them. Make sure they're not pokey. That's what you have to do, guys. You ever see when you have to bang on aluminum, you bang it with a hammer and it makes it flat and strong? Well, that's what I just did to these roots. I just smashed them. But I think they look good. I think that is definitely a look that is okay for this project. I'm pleased with that. Now what am I going to do with this tree? I haven't gotten that far yet. I don't want to twist it really tight, so I'm just gonna do like I did with the other one. Just kind of hold the roots in place. Like, yeah, I should probably get a twisty tie. Yeah, I think I need to do that. I'm gonna use a zip tie. I should let my son know that he needs to buy more zip ties. I took all his zip ties, and he will need them. Oops. All right, I'm just gonna put this down here. That'll help hold these roots together anyway, and let me make a nice shape, a nice form down here, nice and low. I don't really like to use these because of a bad experience that I had. I know you want to know about it. So I was pulling this really hard, and I was holding this down here with my pliers, and I pulled this, and it came out and punched me right in the face. Yeah, there you have it. That's why I don't like using them. You need to have it tight, though, because if you don't, it's going to slide up. It's not going anywhere. Except over there. Okay, now let's work a little bit more on this trunk. I don't want it to look big and bold. I want it to look lacy and, I don't want to say feminine. I just don't want it to look overwhelming, if you know what I mean. Like, some of my trees are just a lot. I want this to have an open feeling to it. I think if you've been watching me for a while, I do like the open feeling, especially with my roots. Don't know what's happening right here. I'm a big mess. No, that's not good. Okay. I do like an airy feeling on my trees lately. I don't want to twist so tight. That's why it's really, really strong. You do have to put your twists in. You have to get the shape of your tree, but I want it to be sweet. That's the word. And I have to always have a bend. Now, if you're new here and you're saying, what is she doing? I saw her, I said, let me check her out. And she's talking about making her tree look sweet. Well, I must explain. That is very sweet. Look how pretty. I can't wait to get working on this one. Very sweet. Well, that's just the way it is. I think that this is enough for my tree. Maybe one more, definitely, because I have a lot of ideas for this tree. I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll see. Oh, 23 minutes. It's not bad, because I had already put the wire on. So, I just have to figure out a few little details, and then we can continue. Okay, what I did is all I did was separate my tree into 5 sections of 8. Now, this one will be in the middle, obviously, and these two can come up here, and I was kind of thinking about bringing this one up and around across. I think I'm going to try. I'm going to separate them into 4 and 4, and we'll see what happens. And again, I'm going to twist, but not really super, super tight. And that's enough of that one. I want to do the middle one next because I have half of it from one side and half from the other, and I want it to blend. I could swap it out, but I don't think I want to do that. We'll see what the tree wants to do after I connect it all up. What about if I put those four over there? Wait a minute, I'm going to get myself all confused. That one's good. There's 8 here. And I have these ones are coming from the back. I was just thinking to bring those over and then take 8 from here. Not 8, 4. I'm thinking I should have taken them from further over. Let's see. That's better. Now they're all coming at least from the same spot. They didn't want to go, and I was going to force it, and that wouldn't have worked. Okay, so let me see. We got 2, 4, and 4. I can put this one in now. And trying to have 2 and 2 on color-wise. It doesn't have to be, but that would be nice. Try to get the one that wants to go, and if it really doesn't want to go, I say you don't have to go. Okay, here's 4. Where's 4? Ooh, that's not 4. Okay, now we have 4. And that's for the middle. Hopefully. Now, if we're lucky, we'll have 4 and 4. See, these ones came out on that side. All I did was swap it out because it just came from both, and I didn't want it coming from the front and the back, if I could help it. Okay, here's 4. See, just hold on to it like that. And this tree's going to tell me where it wants to go, and I don't think it's happy the way it is right now. Maybe, I don't know yet. I'll be able to tell after this one. They're all coming that way. Or I could separate it a little bit. It'll let me know. A lot of you just laugh. It's like, oh, she says, no, the tree will let you know. No, it does. It really does. Like right now, I'll just give you an example. This one here is saying, oh yeah, I'm happy. This one here is happy. This one here is saying, I'm okay. And this one says, well, I could go over there and be happy. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to leave you over here, and you're going to be happy. keep getting a notification on the front of this thing. It says, clean your lens. It's like, it is clean. It's just all scratched with my wire. It's not dirty, it's scratched. Okay, so I like it, kind of, sort of. It doesn't look as graceful. That helped. Are you feeling it? I am. I think it's going to be okay. So let's see, what time is it? Oh, 30 minutes. I still have some time. Not that I'm on a timer. I'm not. I just want... I'm also wanting, or I was going to put a vine on this, on the outside. But that was before I thought about putting the branch from the outside. And now I don't know. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those ones and bring them behind. And this one, oops, it jumped over. Don't jump over. I'm gonna, okay, so this needs another twist. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. What I think I'm gonna do. Give it one more twist like that so it's nice and twisted. I'm gonna take these 4 into 2 and 2. Like that. And just put in a few little twists just to establish that they're separated. And now we'll do the same with this part of the branch. We can do 2 and 2. Like we do like I do on all my trees. Just support your work. I'm acting like I've done this before. I've never worked. I've never twisted a tree of life in a cross like this. Never. This is the first one. I still have 4 more. 3 more. Okay, now I'm going to bring these down. See? And now I'm going to twist them up. You see, I'm going to connect them right there. I think that's a good idea. I think so, maybe. Of course it's a good idea. Look at that. That's a great idea. What am I thinking? It's going to be wonderful. I could either bring it up, connect it in here. I can do that. It's my tree, right? I can do whatever I want. What I would like to do is make some leaves and then connect it. Or do I want to just bring out the branches nice and long? I'm not sure yet. Let me think. Okay, I'm done thinking. Now I do the other side. Now let's try this one. These wires have come awful close to my face when I was putting them on the bottom of the cross. It's like, oh yeah, no, that would not be good. Been there, done that. I want to make sure this needs a few more twists on it. I want it to look the same on the front and the back is what I'm looking for, see? So the tree just kind of grew around the shape of this cross. I still don't know what I'm doing next, but I have an idea. That's all it is. It's a maybe. I knew what I wanted over there, down the bottom. And so, oh, that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take this too. Yeah. Just gonna twist it out a little bit more. them. Put it. That's my cat. She thinks she knows what I'm looking for. I was looking for those pies that I had. I had them because I did the roots. Where did I drop them off at here? Let's see. Okay, I found them. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pretend I'm going to teach you what I'm going to do. I have no clue what I'm going to do, but I'm going to just put in a couple of bends. But I'm going to get in here. I've never had to hold a tree of life suncatcher like this before, but that's okay. I give that one there a little bend, and I'll put a bend right there. We'll definitely put a bend here. I like that bend right there, isn't that cool? And it's wrapped right around the cross. And it can still hang because it'll be flat. I'll put a bend here. I like that. This one here. When I put a bend there, that'll fix that up. But I have to twist these out a little bit more and tighten them up. See? Just put it right on top and give it a little bend. Look at that. How pretty. I think that'll work. Now, let's work on the other ones because I think what I'd like to do, actually, how pretty would it be? No, I think that might be too long. I was going to say, I can twist this. Well, all right, so this is the top. That section will connect to the top. Now, we have this section can connect to the upper middle, as well as this, the upper middle. So we can do basically whatever we want with the bottom part. What do we want to do? Do we want to twist and then come out and twist in branches? Or do we want, I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. Okay, let me just think for a minute. I'm not going to bring it up yet. I think I'm going to twist some branches on, a little branch, like twist in beads first. I'll get at least an idea of what I want to do. Okay, this one's over twisted. I'm just looking at these holes, and this one here, it is connected here, but this one will go about to the third. This one here was a little to the fourth, but we can work that. Now it's good. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I would like it to not be too much. I got a kink in my wire. Too overwhelming on one side. I can either bring this up, or I can bring this down and have leaves hanging down. I'm going to have to think about this. This doesn't look like 4 because they're all silver except for one. And it's going to stay that way. That's okay. Let's see. I'm just going to bring it back down like I did the other side, just so that I can get an idea of what I want to do. We still have this and this on the same side. I think I should work a little bit this and twist them out, bring them up into my cross so that I know what to do with them. And I'm missing one wire. Oh, I'm always one troublemaker. I'm going to make sure I have 4 and 4. Yeah, we're good. It's just this silver one. Troublemaker. Okay, now we're good. Now let's take this section. Oops. Ooh, you don't know what I just did. I almost knocked my light over. I'm going to go like that. Let's do the same with this one. Like that. I can't believe I did just do that. I did. I twisted it. I stuck it right to the table. That's all right. Okay. So I know this one here needs more twisted. Like that. And then I have to leave them alone and work on these ones. So what I'll do, get the small twist, zip tie, and just hold them together. Oh, that worked. That's cool. I'm not worried about these holes because I will be filling them in. You will not be able to see them when I'm done. I have branches made that I could twist into it. I wasn't planning on it. So I don't know yet. I might just make lots of leaves. No clusters, just bunches and bunches of leaves that hang down and go up and hang down. I don't know yet. I do have a lot of branches made up. The only thing is, I think a lot of them have dangles on them, and I don't know that this would be the project for them. I don't know yet. Well, the bottom, it came out kind of like what I wanted. I did want to add more to my tree. I mean, not to the tree, to my cross. So I think I should put my tree together first and then come back and do... I usually do the outside first. I should have. But I think it'll be okay. I'll make it okay. We'll make it work. That's what we have so far. Not bad for 45 minutes.